Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So straight away we're going to speed up the clock. You scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Literally start the game and that immediately comes in. I thought like massive ships were falling from the sky or something, and what is it? It's a mad hare. Oh my god. Right, speeding up time again. You're just gonna get shot, so it's fine. I can hear guns. Eddie, what are you doing? Oh, probably hunting. Seriously? Oh, okay, it's not just one hare then. Okay, that makes some more sense then, that it's not just one rabbit. I thought it was a single rabbit causing a problem, not a pack of them. Still, they all turned into food. They did manage to blow up one of my guns though. God damn it. This is the problem with the snipers. They're powerful, but they're slow. And if they miss, they've just wasted all of their damage. Have you finished learning? You have, right. What's next? Make a jacket next. Or learn to make jackets next. We've got t-shirts, we've got pants. I suppose learn to do cowboy hats. Although, I only keep 5 cowboy hats. No point making more than that. Oh, Raph's going to work a little faster. Well, good for you. Right, now something that I do want to build is a deep quarry. So what this does is an autonomous quarry that continually extracts resources from the ground, including rock chunks, minerals and resources. Produces a random resource roughly every 6 hours. So we get to basically turn this into resources at the cost of some energy. So we'll build one of them just there, and an storage port just there. Now I don't actually have the steel required to do that yet, but we will eventually, because I am going to tell my people to haul all these things. And awesome, we just finished the heavy weapon system. So we've done it. We've got them all. We've not actually started the bionics and surgery tree yet. Wow. I've never really got on with the animal stations well, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. I will eventually research it, but it's not exactly a priority. Machine learning would be nice though. All the steel everywhere. I want it all hauled. Come out and grab every bit of it you can see, people. That's about it, isn't it? I can't see any. Oh no, there's some more. And there's also a little glow lamp That can be uninstalled, I suppose. No, you're meant to be a do forever. Stop changing. Why do you change every now and then to a do X times? Both of you are meant to be do forever. Slightly annoying. But yeah, so this thing will just mine up. At the cost of energy, it will just mine a random resource every 6 hours. So it might dig up, you know, rock chunks forever. It might dig up some iron. It might dig up, or some metal rather, some uranium, whatever. It will just dig up a random chunk of like 20 resources or a stone chunk. And it will just keep doing that every 6 hours. So yeah, having some of these is, one, a good way to use the energy that we're producing. It's also a good way of getting resources once there's no resources left on the map. Because even if you use like the deep drill and things like that, those resources eventually run out, and then you have a map with nothing on it. Well, there's these. You can build these and you will always have some resources. At least eventually. It may take you a while to get the resources you want, because it's a random choice, and I think it heavily weighs upon, like, you know, the cost of the resource that it gives you. So, you know, it's more likely going to give you just a stone chunk than a big pile of uranium. But at least it's a way to get the resources. Awesome, we've got 200 steel now. So I think we've actually got enough to build that. Lippy, if you wouldn't mind, I know you were going to go relax, but as I say, I would like it done as soon as possible, really. Raf's no longer inspired to work hard. Oh well. I am concerned that your food's getting... But you are building that so perfect. Oh, we need more steel still. But let's put that there. So as you can see, this thing is just... It takes 300 watts, which isn't a lot. But again, it's only every 6 hours that it actually produces, so it's not like it's going to produce hundreds and hundreds of resources for you in minutes. But it's a good thing to just have a couple of these set up and running. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to build lots of these in this room. And that's what this room is going to be. It's going to be the mining room. Now you do have to have this in a roofed area, because if you put the I/O port outside, it will short circuit and explode and cause fires. So if you just have the whole thing in a building, much safer. Right, so you are an input into the industrial storage. Done. So whenever this thing does mine a resource, it will just get imported straight into our system. In fact, because this thing is so cheap, have another one. I wasn't entirely sure how much energy it would take, but only 300? That's pretty good. So, yeah. Get another one of them built. Awesome, we've got that second sniper turret back up and running. Peace talks, yeah. We might go eventually. So let's look at... there's the heavy turret. So, smallish range. It shoots 12 rounds. It does explode when damaged, which is unfortunate. 475 hit points, though. That's pretty good. And unlike the energy turret, doesn't require uranium or plasteel. I think we're going to build a couple of these. So I want these close enough that they'll start shooting as soon as people get close, but not too close that it causes other problems. Because if they're too close, people might try and like hide in that little corner to shoot at them, which really don't want. And cancel that one. No, I did exactly the same thing. I want them 3 spaces away from the wall. That way, if they do explode, they're less likely to put a hole in the wall where people can get through. And, ooh, pirate merchant. Renner? Oh, you're talking to fish. Yeah, see if you can get fish to join. No. She will one day join us and clean our rooms for us. Call that pirate merchant, please. Right. Or we could sell her. Can't believe I'm actually considering that just straight away. Just like, oh yeah. Sell the insect jelly, because we really don't want to have to eat that. Sell the chem fuel. They're expensive, but I'm actually considering buying those. No, we can make our own. It just takes us a little while. Sell the psychoid. No point keeping that. Sell some of these weapons we don't need. Yeah, I kind of wish we could afford that. Nice power armor. Shall we sell you? We're good on food for the minute, so it's not like you're a problem to keep. Nah, we'll just get some gold. Or silver in this case. So many games use gold as their sort of currency. It's odd to find a game that has silver as its currency. All our animals with lots of kibble for them to eat. Thankfully, yeah, I mean, we've still got 2,500 kibble. And this stuff doesn't decay, so perfect. Now, when that kibble does run low, because we're only using insect meat to make the kibble, I will set this storage unit to output hay. So the animals will continue to have something to eat. It's just obviously because we had so much insect meat, you know, it made sense to do something with it. Oh no no no! Quick, go to the wedding. Is there anyone else not there? Oh, Sam. Well, you made it to the party at least. So everyone's celebrating the wedding. Haha! Leppy and Toxo, happy. Oh, see why I didn't make it either. Where were you? You must have been miles away. There you go, everyone's finished the ceremony. God, they all have to go eat afterwards? You'd think a wedding ceremony, they'd have some food or something. Right, you've finished learning that. Learn to make a duster next, please. So, t-shirt, pants, cowboy hat. T-shirt, pants, cowboy hat. Jacket then, please. And yeah, I suppose make 10 of them. Sorry about the cough there, guys. I just wasn't quick enough hitting the mute button. Well, we've got a decent amount of blocks, although we are running very low on slate at this point. Not slate, sandstone. So, structure, replace. What one do we have the most of? Marble. To be honest, I think, yeah, if we replace... that one with sandstone, and then marble for the rest of it. So we've got like our main wall, which is sandstone, and then the stuff for the outer wall is slate, or in this case marble. I don't know why I've got slate on the brain. Awesome. Bit of granite down the back there, never mind. But what's good about this is changing these walls is they've got a lot more health than the wooden walls, being made of brick. They've also got the whole fire resistance thing, which is a nice thing to have. But being fire resistant, having more health means that my guns probably won't destroy the walls constantly. Ooh, machine learning has been finished. Lovely. Okay. I suppose learn deep drilling next. So now we have the universal assembler, as always. We've also got the machine learning assembler. So this thing slowly gets better the more it does as a recipe. So if it makes, say, 500 statues, it's going to take a lot less time when it makes that 500th statue as when it made the first statue. So it slowly just gets faster and faster and faster. So it can be a very good thing to replace if you're going to be doing a lot of constantly crafting the same thing. So I may replace this assembler with one of those. Ooh, a trade bonus. Fair enough. Ah. It got built and I didn't adjust the output. There we go. So this has made 6 things, this has made 12, so nice. But as you can see, we're getting some random stone chunks. You're making a jacket at the moment, which is why you're not making any of the bricks and stuff, but that'll soon get done as well. So yeah, as you can see with these things, if you don't have a storage unit output, storage unit input, like I have here, it will just chuck the resources onto the ground next to its output, and it will slowly fill the area up, and then once it gets to a certain range, I think it stalls out. But as we do have the input, no need to worry. Well, there is a small need to worry, because as we're putting more and more resources in this thing is slowly costing us more and more power. So that is the only thing that we really have to worry about, running out of power to run our storage unit. Now I don't think I have ever gone over what happens if we run out of power. We will still be able to get items out of the storage unit, but items won't be put into the storage unit using the I/O ports, and resources won't be pulled from the storage unit with the I/O ports. So the only way that, you know, the systems that we have running will work is if we actually went and grabbed the raw resources and stuck it next to it ourselves, which we don't really want to have to do. So making sure you have enough power to keep this thing going, kind of an important thing. Who knew? Do we have enough resources for that yet? Yes, we do. Wow. Lippy's resting. Fair enough. It is late. Tomorrow morning, I will get Lippy or Eddie to build one of these guns. Just so we've got a little bit more defense. Because let's face it, we keep getting attacked. And it would be very nice to have some defences. Also would be nice. Roof that area. How far can we go? You know, go... Just roof the guns for the minute. And I suppose roof this area. Because it's very likely that, you know, the people that die are going to die very close to these entrances. Either they're going to die when they reach here and these explode, or they're going to die as they walk through and they get shot, or in the traps. So they're the areas that I want to be protected from the environment, so when they drop their weapons and stuff, their weapons won't constantly deteriorate. So, Lippy, if you could, can you prioritise working on that turret? Because as I say, I'd be very keen on getting that turret up and running. And you're still making a jacket. You did stop to make the bricks, so I suppose you just had no slag or stone blocks to make for a while, so you started on a jacket again. Fair enough. Yeah, now you're making metal, so... I suppose the metal is done so quickly that, yeah, it's not surprising that you run out of it and start making jackets again. Fair enough. Oh, we've just finished the deep drilling research. Nice. So, ground penetrating radar next, please. Now, the reason that I'm actually researching that, even though we have the deep quarry, is because, let's face it, if we can deep drill some of the stuff that's close by to us for a particular resource, so, you know, if there's a resource chunk just there that's full of steel, well, I may as well exploit it. You know, it's not like I'm losing anything from getting the extra resource from that, so may as well. Lippy, how about you actually eat something before you die? You didn't manage to finish the heavy turret, but you got all its steel there, so that's not bad. Just need some of the components. Then we will finally have some more defences in this area, which I will be rather happy about. But I think that is where we're going to end this episode, guys. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.